everyone, welcome back yet again. Still no gas, so we're messing around with other bits and pieces. I've got to change the front and rear brake pipe, but also I need to fix, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, it's going to be very awkward to film, but I need to repair the bracket on the bulkhead, the engine stabiliser. As you can see, that's not even connected anymore. So yeah, I need to remove all the servo and the bracket and the clutch master so I can get in there to repair it. I'm hoping I can get away just undoing the master cylinder and just pulling that out of the way a little bit. But the front and rear brake pipe is, is this one down here. So I'm gonna do the both of them at the same time because it'd be easier for me to get in there to undo that. Hopefully it's a bit awkward to get to. I could get to it if I needed to just do the pipe, but as I got to do the bracket as well anyway, I might as well just pull the whole lot out now. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll set it up on the tripod, but I'm not really sure exactly how much you're going to be able to see. Basically, I need to undo this, undo all of this bracket, undo these bolts down here, move that out of the way, pull all of that out, get up underneath the dashboard and pull the horrible little split pin out and get this up undone, because this bracket's, I've got a new bracket, top bracket, and a replacement bracket to weld on down the bottom. Obviously I can't weld it on yet either because I haven't got any gas, like I said, but at least it'll all be stripped out ready to be done then. Right, so I've been up under the dash and pulled the horrible split pin and pin out on the clutch pedal, but I'm going to try and get this, the two couple of bolts out, which hold all of this bracket and that on now. I was a bit concerned with that one, it looked really crusty down in there. Yay, so that's jammed in me socket. I'll go and get that out. I got that one out. That was the worst looking one, so hopefully we should be alright. Yeah, and that's the other one out. Alright, there's I believe, yeah, there's one up there as well. That one should be alright though, because it's threaded inside. That one. Right, there's that off of there. I'll get a tub in a minute, put them bolts in. Try and pull that out of the way a little bit without bending the pipes too much. I'll get a pair of pliers. Good, the split pin wasn't seized. all that out. Now that should all just lift out, hopefully. Yeah, that's better. We can see a bit more now. God, well, it looks lovely under here, doesn't it? I think all this needs to have a bit of a clean up as well. It's only surface rust though, so it's all good. Right, so next, hopefully we can undo these. So I just removed that heat shield as well, just to give me a bit more room as well. I want no nut on the end though. Like that should. I still got to undo the pipe, but right, that's that one out. Right, so after a bit of deliberation trying to undo this pipe, I decided the easiest way to get it out was to undo the slave cylinder. It all looks pretty grotty anyway, so it's probably worth changing all that anyway while I'm down here anyway. But I can nearly get to that bracket down there now. God's sake. Good moving. That's it. The state of that. Absolutely killed that hole. I think I've got all new ones of them as well. Right, I'll go and find my new bits and just have a little comparison. Right, so I know I can't fit this yet, but we've got my bracket here, which has got to go on down there. Oh yeah, we have got new gaskets as well, see? That's good. New nuts and bolts as well. Well, new nuts. That's handy. We got a foam, sits in there. Gasket for the clutch. And we got the nice new one of them to go in there. And we can use that to line up the bottom bracket as well, like so. Also in the kit you get this, but I don't know whether to use that or whether to use the original one. The original one does look better made. We can use, we got the new rubbers with the spacers. So we use a spacer between there and there when we tack it all in place. Well, between there and there. Right, cool. So next thing then is to get all this lot all cleaned up. Right, so still haven't done my brake pipe yet, but I've just cleaned all of that off, the old broken bit. So we can put some weld through primer on there, and then we can clean all of this lot up afterwards with some rust remedy over it all. Right, I am going to do the brake pipe now, but I'm not going to film me taking it off because you're not going to be able to see anything, but I'll get it off and then I'll take you over to the bench and we can make that up. Right, so I've got enough brake pipe just about to do this front to rear. What you got to remember on the Mini though is that the very front one, for some strange reason, is metric. So yeah, so we put that 10mm one on there. And then we will set that in there, and hopefully it ain't seized up because I ain't used it for so long. Obviously sometimes you do double flare, but not this time, so there you go, that's that end. That's the bulkhead end at the front. And now for the other end. That was an Imperial one, this end. That's like bending that pipe. So you can see, like I was saying a minute ago, that that's dead flat in there. Then we've got a nice swage on the end there, look. Right, that wasn't very exciting, was it? But there you go. Right, I'm not going to film putting it back underneath again either, because it's a nightmare under there. It's really difficult to get it in from beyond the front subframe as well. I've dropped the back one back down again, but I'll get it in there and then I'll try and show you what I've done. Right, so I've got my brake pipe up under there now. I haven't bothered to try and do too much the rear subframe end because I've got a bit of excess, so I can get back in there, but it'll go up over the top of the subframe now anyway, so that's good. That's all clipped up all underneath. And then it's all joined up down in there. So that's another good jobbed. So that's all ready now for when I do get the rear subframe back in it, it'll all be plumbed in. So next on my list now is get the Hoover out and hoover all of this mess out from down in here, and then buzz over that with a wire wheel, and probably just in my drill I think, rather than the grinder, because we won't really be able to get in there. But yeah, get rid of all that flaky stuff, and then we'll give that a coat of rust remedy and then paint later on, not today. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh yeah, and some well-through primer on that as well. Right, so that just grew some arms and legs. Not bad, but I've had to, well I haven't had to, but I've removed the carbon inlet manifold and exhaust manifold, because the exhaust is already off of this anyway, because as I was starting to clean up all of the along here, it's all going under it. It's all surface rusty under there as well, so I thought, well, we might as well just strip it right back all the way along there then, and then get all of it treated. So yeah, that's where I am. Right, get me wire brush and me drill, I think. Right, so I've had a good old wire brush off in there now, and me causing shadows everywhere. So just gonna get some rust remedy now and put it on there. Right, I think that's going to be about it for this video. I've got all me, I can't remember whether I filmed that, but I'll put a rust remedy on it. I've got some weld through primer on that. I've got my bracket that's going to go down there. Once I've got some gas, I'm just going to put some weld through primer on the inside of this. Actually, I'll probably put it on both sides because it's going to be hung about for about a week. But yeah, so that'll go down in there. Obviously with the other bracket to line it up. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be about it for this video. So next time I'll be getting on and getting the rest of the inner seal welded in, and probably get this bracket chucked on as well. But obviously I've got bits that I need to finish on the ends and everything, and I'm probably going to cut this out and fabricate a piece to go in there as well. So I did put some rust remedy on there, but it is starting to pit there around where it's had the hole drilled for the willer, so I'll probably cut that right out and do it because it's only going to come back. Right, anyway, so thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave us a comment if you like the video. Right, thanks very much. Bye.